Let's bring you back to DFW now, not just the area, the actual airport. A huge expansion project is underway at the big airport right now. A lot more gates, a new parking garage, more restaurants, tons of them in fact, and shops as well for travelers. Our partners at the Dallas Business Journal have been all over this, talking about this huge new development. Cindy Asher is with us this afternoon to talk more about the progress. Sydney, I think that a lot of us have heard about what's going on there at the airport, creating Terminal F now. And maybe we've read a little bit here and there. Maybe we've seen some of the construction going on at the airport. This is really huge. If you haven't been looking at this closely, this is an enormous project.
It is, yeah. American Airlines is investing $4 billion. It'll turn Terminal F into what was supposed to be a connection from Terminal E. Now Terminal F will be in its entire own terminal with its own parking, its own security. It'll double the size of what it was originally meant to be. So it'll go from 15 to 31 gates, and all gates will be occupied by American Airlines.
Okay, so American just increasing its sort of footprint there at the airport, but eventually won't they shift away from, let's say, Terminal E and maybe give other airlines a little bit of an opening?
Definitely. That was a big question when this was first announced, because before this was announced, there was speculation who will be at Terminal F. Will Southwest join DFW at Terminal F? But now DFW Airport has said that once Terminal F is built, American will have to pull out of some other gates to move into F, which will allow opportunity for other airlines, be that Southwest or just some other airlines that want to grow at DFW. There will be more room for that. For
people who wouldn't understand why Southwest would want to sort of get in there at DFW International, since there's such a presence at Dallas Love Field, how important is it for Southwest to establish a presence at DFW?
Experts say that's kind of key for Southwest. I mean, Dallas Love Field is a very important airport, but DFW is just growing so expansively and so rapidly that these experts are saying that if Southwest wants to continue with that growth, they've got to get into DFW.
I've been reading through some of y'all's coverage on this, and again, just to give perspective to this, I think someone in one of the articles said that this is the biggest project, the biggest economic sort of engine as far as a new project goes in DFW, the area, for the past 20 years.
Yeah, it's massive. DFW, it's currently undergoing a $9 billion renovation on top of this $4 billion investment. So there are just billions and billions of dollars going into the airport. And actually just yesterday it was announced that Grand Marriott Hotel, which is in DFW Airport, is investing $34 million into revamping their hotel, adding more rooms, because there's just so much traffic and so much more demand for more and more places to stay and places to travel through in Dallas.
And we know this too. We've heard it from CEOs over the years as they move corporations here and move workers here, that a huge consideration is this airport. I also noted, just from reading through you all through your coverage on this, that DFW Airport is considered the second largest sort of economic generator in the state of Texas. That's enormous.
It is, yeah. It's the second largest. The first is Port in Houston, but it's the second largest economic engine in all of Texas. When I talk to CEOs, usually I say, why Dallas? They say DFW Airport. It's central. You can get anywhere you want in the world, quick, fast, easy. It's really kind of the staple of Dallas, I would say.
Part of these changes, you got Whataburger, you've got La La Land, I think it is.
Yes.
You've got the first Chick-fil-A that's going to be 24 hours, not on Sunday.
Yep.
But it'll still be the first 24-hour Chick-fil-A. A ton of restaurants coming in.
There is, yes. The world's first 24-hour Chick-fil-A is pretty massive news, I'll say. We've also got a lot of local shops and restaurants opening at DFW. We've got Oliveira's Pizzeria's opening. Brewed, which is a coffee shop and a brewery kind of combination coming from Fort Worth. They will be opening. The Piata, which will be the first Piata in an airport, will be opening at DFW. So there's, I believe, over 30 new shops and restaurants coming. So again, just another massive expansion.
You had me at coffee shop and brewery there.
I know.
Before I let you go, we just got news not long ago, I think, that DFW was the third busiest airport in the world. What does this do to that?
I would say this puts DFW on track to being the first busiest. I mean, they're third after Dubai and Atlanta at the capacity that it's running. With Terminal F doubled, more gates at A and more gates at C. That'll just increase so much more room for more passengers, more airlines, more travel, and just to become that much busier.
Wow, and this is going on all right here in our backyard. Cindy Asher from the Dallas Business Journal, thanks so much for being with us today and for all of the coverage. And if you'd like to read more of it, just check out the Dallas Business Journal online. They are all over this, as I said earlier. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.